Check 1 2. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. All right. We almost ready. We getting started real soon. Gotta make sure all of this is ready to go. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Good evening, everybody, to my lurkers, to everybody who's here, man. I appreciate y'all for the vibes today. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Today we're gonna get into some gaming news, of course, and then we'll get into some random games that I needed to get off my playlist. So we're in for a decent long night stream. Hopefully I can keep up. Hope everybody's doing all right on this beautiful Thursday. Yo, Connor, appreciate you for coming through. How you feeling? How you feeling? Appreciate you for the love. Thank you for coming through to the stream. How you feeling? Just got done watching me some My Hero Academia. That shit was crazy. Almost done with it. I got one episode left, but I'm pretty much done. That's why it took me so long. I got caught up watching anime. Got caught up watching anime today. How we feeling, Connor? How we feeling? Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to the Twitch side, to the YouTube side. What's up, fam? How we living? How we living, man? Gotta get the TikTok pulled up real quick. How we living, Connor? How we living, man? Appreciate you for coming through to the stream. That's much love, man. Thank you so much. How's your Thursday going? How we feeling? It's a super late night stream. Kind of fought with it though, because everything is a little more calm. I'm normally supposed to spark at like 3 p.m. Let's go, let's go. Recollection on the Twitch side. I appreciate you for coming through. Much love, brother. Much love. Why does shit keep pulling up over here? How you feeling today, Recollection? Welcome in, brother. Gotta spark up the TikTok side. Been a little sick today. Okay, okay. Other than that, pretty good. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Glad to hear that, brother. I'm sorry. Yeah, goddamn meds. What you been playing today, my boy? What games you been getting into? Been one of them days for me. A little bit of Assassin's Creation might hop in Arrivals a little later. I fuck with that. W vibes, W vibes. Yeah, we're gonna do some gaming news reactions now. You know, we got to discuss gaming news. We got Resident Evil Requiem that was announced today. So we got to look at that. Got to make sure we watch that. That happened today. I saw a little bit of it. I was watching it while I was playing something earlier, but I was just like, I'll just react to it on stream. And here we are, 8 o'clock, ready to get in here, man. So here we go, man. We about to get into this gaming news, man. Appreciate everybody who's a part of the journey, all the lurkers, everybody who's there. Everything sound good, right? Music not too loud. I'll bring it out just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till Phoenix pop his stream tomorrow to hop on Rivals. I already know tomorrow's gonna be oh my god, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare tomorrow. Rivals is. All right, man. 100% a nightmare. That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying, fam. All right. Today we're getting into some, of course, gaming news. It's been a while since we've done this. I think the last time we did this was Saturday. So of course we got to get our gaming news through. First thing we're going to talk about is Embark teasing the 2026 roadmap for Raiders. You know me, I like Arc Raiders. It's one of those games that is definitely keeping my interest right now. So shout out to the developers for that. Embark teases Arc Raiders 2026 roadmap with multiple maps coming this year that span a spectrum of size. The next roadmap is coming sometime soon. Let's go ahead and push this up a little bit. All right. Embark has yet to reveal the roadmap for Arc Raiders next year of updates, but it has done the next best thing. Vaguely allude to what's coming in an interview. That'd be a recent interview with Games Radar Plus, in which design lead Virgil Watkins dished out a variety of topics, including maps. There are going to be multiple maps coming this year, and I think it's going to be across a spectrum of size to try to facilitate different styles of gameplay. Watkins said, "You might see some that are smaller. You might see some that are even grander than what we've got now. Arc Raiders' existing world map and in-game hints suggest a few of the locales that we could see in 2026. A settlement closer to that intimidating volcano, and a toxic swamp." How we feeling about a swamp? Holy. A swamp would be crazy. Or maybe those would just be modifiers applied to the existing maps. But Watkins' main point is that Embark isn't interested in adding maps just to have new places to do the same old thing. See, that's the vision that you should have as a developer. I agree. It should alter the style of gameplay for all gamers across the board. Like Stella Montes literally became the PvP spot, especially Stella Montes Night Raid. So, and I rarely go into Stella Montes unless I'm with like a duo or trio, because there's just so much shit that you got to keep your eyes on. It's fucking fantastic. I need a duo or trio when I'm running Stella Montes late night. Normally on my Arc Raiders, I just been doing my little quests, you know what I'm saying? I slowly but surely have gotten into more mixed lobbies because one guy had to shoot me one time, and then I had to put his ass down. Normally I just be on my peaceful shit getting my questing done, but you know, it's Raiders at the end of the day, so it forces you to play differently. To continue to go, the ambition is to try to pair it with some new type of experience, whether that's the map conditions or weather conditions we put in to make the play feel different, enemy types or compositions feeling different, or we're escalating the types of loot available there. It also helps, Watkins add, when a new map coalesces around a unified theme. Of course, adding a new map has its own novelty, and it's a new place to play and do that. But what else? Thematically, gameplay-wise, how do enemies and the items and the experiences in that map all point towards something? It's kind of getting that thematically cohesive stuff together that feels like, oh, guys, the whatever update just came out for Arc Raiders. Let's go check that out. He gave Stella Montes as a prime example. Dark, dank, and more deliriously violent than the 4 launch maps. That's exactly what I said. That map's exploration of indoor-only gameplay and map-exclusive Arc bots gets the mind racing about whether extreme future maps could hold. A block of high-rise towers connected by zip lines, a desert with underground fast travel, maybe a giant flying arc you can enter and loot. Oh my God, the possibilities are endless. That's basically what they're saying. Watkins avoided specifics, of course, but he did indicate a full roadmap will be coming sometime soon. Hey, shout out to the devs of Arc Raiders, man, keeping their foot on the gas. Holiday break is over. It's time to get in that. All right. Next thing we got, the name's still Bond, but at least everything is right this time. As 007's First Light's devs has corrected their system requirements after an internal miscommunication error. Who knew that PC hardware was so complicated? How are we feeling about this 007 James Bond that's coming out? I personally, I'm interested because they've got these different play styles that you can be Bond in whatever way that you want. It could be stealth. You could be like purely James Bond doing crazy shit. Like, I'm interested in it, but the one thing I saw about it was the frame rate. It did not look like it was holding up well. But I'm still interested in the game. It's been a while since we've had a James Bond's game, so the expectations of IO's Interactive's 007 First Light have been high from the start. However, when the developers announced the PC system requirements for the game, all kind of cocktails were shaken, and that's because they didn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, stir me up a nice cup of tea, as they've only gone and fixed them. See? Master, these are the specific requirements right here. Let's see. We're providing an update to the PC system requirements for 007 First Light after the community flagged some inconsistencies in the early version of the listing. The early mistake was due to an internal miscommunication leading to an older version of the specs to be shared. After thorough re-examination and additional testing, the recommended RAM has been corrected from 32 gigabytes to 16 gigabytes. VRAM values have also been updated, and the minimum CPU line has been fixed. Additional performance targets will be shared closer to launch. We're sorry for the confusion this caused and appreciate everyone who brought it to our attention. The updated specs are now live on our store pages, and we're looking forward to sharing more of 007 First Light with you ahead of launch. All right, so let's look at this. We got the 007 First Light PC specifications, minimal PC hardware requirements. Here we go. Performance target for 1080p 30, Intel Core i5-9500 with an AMD Ryzen 5 3500 for your processor. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660, AMD RX 5700 or Intel discrete GPU equivalent. Not bad. So this game should be running amazing on the 50 series. Amazing. RAM is 16 gigs at least. Video RAM at least 6. Storage 80 gigabits minimum. And an operating system of either Windows 10 or 11 at 64-bit. Now on to the recommended hardware for 1080p 60 frames per second. Intel Core i5 13500, AMD Ryzen 5 7600, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 Ti, AMD RX 6700 XT, and Intel discrete GPU equivalent. RAM 16 gigs at least. Video RAM 8 gigs at least, and into 80 gigabytes minimum for storage as well. Operating system is Microsoft Windows 10 and 11 64-bit, which isn't bad, which means like most people can play these games still. And that is going to get their consumer market where they want it to be. I fuck with that. All right, we got to pause the music real quick, chat. We got to pause the music. We got because we got to go into this reaction video real quick. Resident Evil Requiem was originally a tense, stealth-oriented horror starring only Leon. Before the team went back to the drawing board, people wouldn't want to see a timid Leon. Capcom is combining all different intensities of Resi into one game. All right, so I got the video pulled up here. 13-minute reaction. Let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? Wow, this game graphically looks good. Based on this 1440p monitor. Call it to me. We still gotta finish RE4. Don't remind me. I already know.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
Yeah. Leon is back.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。いや、言ってないです。 まあ実際あの時も話しましたけど、レオンでもうバチバチのホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。
Right, Leon should be ready to go
レ
crazy.
オンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレイスの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね、ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代表されるような緊張感がすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に特化してない、アクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思ってて、グレースのホラーとそのレオンのアクション、
Okay,
2つ
okay.
こう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザード
Oh
に
my
ない
God, what is
すごく
that?
感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレースのゲームプレイと、もう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシスなレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。
You telling me I can't get this in English? Nope. This is cool. I mean, I can still read the caption, so I normally do that for anime anyway.
レオンとグレース2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオン。
That boy, hey, that boy Leon running around with a motherfucking 50 on him. God damn. Running around with a motherfucking Desert Eagle. Well, he better be putting shit down.
続きですけど、レオンはレクイエムの段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界のね戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去一追い詰められることになると思うんで、その辺も注目してほしいなと思います。
A new breed of infected. Here we go.
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすら
A
こう
person continues to clean the facilities diligently. Holy shit.
このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察して、うまくかわすのに利用したり倒すのに使うと、こういったことができるようになってます。
That's fire. So instead of rushing in, you can notice the habits of the way the zombies work, and then you can, oh, that's fire. That's fire.
I think I want a second opinion.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができます。
Oh, look at, wait, go back. I missed that. I missed that.
I think I want a second opinion.
レオンのゲームプレイは圧倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。
Damn.
トマホークという斧を装備しており、
Man, that's a hatchet, but she can use the parry attacks. Fire.
シューティングっていうのが中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも力を入れてますね。また V を狙って
You can target specific parts of it and finish them with melee attacks.
それから敵が持
Oh.
っていた武器を奪って
You can take their weapon as well. Oh my god. You know how many times I've been wanting to pick up that chainsaw in Resident Evil 4 and get the hacker slashing? Oh, this is a W.
Nice.
my, it's brutal
どの部位を
too.
打つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、そういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであり、それがうまくいった時にさらにこうカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになってます。
Oh my god. Oh my
グレ
gosh.
ースのゲームプレイは閉鎖空間の中を
So Grace is the first person.
脅威となる敵、
So it's
そ
like
の中を
Resident
も
Evil 7.
う恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうのは面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つこう象徴的な武器としてレクイエムというそのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、構造という時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。
Oh my
実
goodness.
はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンポロを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が
Specializes,
必要
you'll
に
need
な
to
ります。
use infected
クラフトのリソー
blood.
スになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた
That means you have to take down
そういう意味
enemies.
でより RS スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に入れてますね。
Oh.
Effective.
A
Okay.
variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between two camera perspectives,
Okay, so you can go into that. Okay.
and these can be changed at any time during the game.
Oh yeah, this is
Multiple difficulties are also
easily a
available.
buy.
New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease. But if you choose standard classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace. This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
Chat, you already know what mode we playing on. Casual. No, we going for that classic automatically.
今回、ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただきまして、世界に1台しかない車を作っております。
Oh, we got a Porsche in the game. Do we get driving gameplay at least? Or is it all in the cutscenes? I want to run some zombies over.
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage. It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming
This game
of as
looks
a gaming
fire.
fan working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I
Yeah.
really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world. It took a lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those customizations to the real car. It's going to look amazing in the game.
今回もう一つハミルトンさんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
I was about to say that
レオンとグレー
watch
ス
is
それぞれの
clean.
キャラのイメージを
Oh, I like the detail. Okay. Yeah, no, that looks fire. Okay.
モチーフとした時計をつけてます。
Two fantastic watch models which recreate those worn in the game in all the stunning details. The khaki-filled Autochrono and the Pan-Europe Automatic will be in limited edition, 2,000 pieces each, and will release alongside Resident Evil Requiem on February.
Limited edition Resident Evil Requiem watches. Well, you gotta be heavy in the Resident Evil for some shit like that, because I know for a fact them motherfuckers is going for it over a band.
The 27th.
Easily.
Please stay tuned.
Them shit's gonna be like
In
5K
addition to the
minimum.
base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase. extra costumes for Grace and Leon.
Not Grace can be Lady
Extra costumes
Dimitrescu.
for Grace
Oh, that.
and Leon. Weapon skins and screen filters will be included in this edition.
Oh, that's fire. Make the game more
Those who
cinematic.
pre-order will receive an Apocalypse costume for Grace. Along with the platforms shown, the game will also be available on the cloud gaming service GeForce Now.
Oh, hell no.
This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC
I'll never get
users can
GeForce
enjoy it.
now. Never.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years and has continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom on Resident Evil Requiem, helping shape the future of the franchise.
Whoa.
Resident Evil Requiem.
You know I like
helping
looking at
shape the
graphics.
future of the franchise
Okay.
with path tracing for realistic graphics, an AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for incredibly fast performance. DLSS also makes Resident Evil Requiem more accessible across a wide range of PCs, extending the nightmare to more gamers.
Yes, sir. My first Resident Evil game on PC.
And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures of our two protagonists will also be available for purchase. Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed separately or together as a set.
Oh, that's fire.
And if you line them up with previous figures, both figures are scheduled for release this fall.
If I fuck with the game, I'll get a
Original
statue.
design Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller will be released on the same day as the game.
Yeah.
And as a series first, Amiibo will also be available. Please look forward to more information. On Resident Evil Requiem launch day, the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that's fire.
We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts. Relive the series' greatest moments with
All right, hold on.
later.
I get fucking banned. Copywritten.
これもねまだお伝えしたいんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密
But
があ
Leon
って
bears a secret
そ
in
こ
this
とも
game.
関わってくる要素だったり、グレー
Lady
スの
Delbus comes into play
お母
regarding
さ
a
んが殺
murder.
されたそこにも関わる
Grace's mother,
非常に
Alyssa.
重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイしてぜひ解き明かしていってもらえればなと思い
Oh
ます。
shit.
バイオハザードレクイエムまだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
Oh shit. Top 5 rappers. Top 5 rappers. That's what you asked me. Kendrick Cole. Kendrick Cole. Who else? Wayne. Nas. Pac. Kendrick Cole, Wayne, Nas, Pac. Light work. That's my top 5. All right, Resident Evil 9 Requiem full showcase complete. Now we're moving on to the rest of the gameplay. On to gaming news. We got, let's see. Reddit users claim they figured out what causes Monster Hunter Wilds performance issues, and it's kind of wild. According to their investigation, holding more DLCs equals more FPS. Don't go out like this, Capcom. This is due to an aggressive check the game does to see what DLC you own. It's not intentional by Capcom, but this constant check does cause performance dips. The user created a mod that tricks the game into thinking you own all DLC and notice immediate improvements. All information has been sent to Capcom support. The same user has already helped Capcom solve a performance issue in Dragon's Dogma 2. Holy shit. Nvidia has reportedly already stopped production of GeForce RTX 5070 Ti GPUs. Memory shortages are believed to be the main reasons. Oh my god. The PC consumer market is cooked. The COO of Facepunch, Rustin Gary's mob, publicly offered Amazon $25 million for New World. Games should never die. Oh my god. Somebody should have did that for Anthem. Oh, somebody should have did that for Anthem, bro. Holy shit. All right. What else we got? What else we got, chat? Hey, the chat bar, appreciate you for the follow. Thank you so much. Ryan Hurst will play Kratos in the live action God of War series on Amazon. How do we feel about that? I don't know how we feel about that. Does he have the voice of Kratos? Logline, God of War follows father and son Kratos and Atreus as they embark on a journey to spread the ashes of the wife. Also, it's going to follow the base game. Okay. That'll be tough. Get ready to learn bald, buddy. Kratos approves. All right, cool. I mean, that's fine. I personally think that's cool. New World servers will officially shut down January 31st, 2027. You can no longer purchase the game. This is a game I actually wanted to try too, but now that they've not putting any updates in,
the substance of legends.
Over it.
The pulse of adventure. The glory of triumph. Eternum is life eternal. And death incarnate.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I personally think that New World should be sold to somebody who wants to take care of the game, because obviously Amazon is a conglomerate or a monopoly, would not want to do that. New World should still go on. But I call this shit a conglomerate. I'm gonna sound crazy on the internet, but Amazon being a monopoly, it is. Bro, I will never trust another Amazon funded game or produced game in my life after seeing what they did in New World. And I'm so glad I never downloaded New World. I was on the cusp of it because I just got my PC and I was thinking, oh, I want to jump into a new MMORPG. Only for the next like a week after that for them to talk about New World. They literally put out an update of them saying, we're not going to be updating the game anymore. And that to me is crazy. Because I remember New World blew up and took over for a while. Everybody was heavy on New World. It was a good MMO from what I saw. But I wanted to wait until I got my PC until I wanted to play it. Now, we on that Guild Wars 2. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't look bad. It look fun as fuck.
What is Eternum? The fires of destruction. Rage and malice. Eternum is the truth behind nightmares.
Wow.
What is Eternum? That depends on you.
Man, I think New World deserves to be put into given to a studio who would truly care about it. I low-key think MMO market is cooked. This has literally been in the same spot since 2015. Only games that are long running have been out for years now. The community yearns for an incredible MMO, but I'm not sure it's even possible anymore. Damn. That's wild. Everybody's feeling this one. SSD, hold on. SSDs are cooked, chat? Are SSDs cooked? Oh my God. 1300. What is that? What is this for? 1300 for what terabyte is this? This is at Micro Center? Oh my God. For M.2? Oh my God. PC folks that have 4 terabyte SSD on their system. Bro, we got 6 terabytes, about to be 8. What is we talking about? I got one sitting in the storage over here. Yeah, no, for real. Nah, for real. This is how I'm feeling. I ain't gonna lie. This is exactly how I'm feeling. Having had my PC built already before all of this happened. Oh my gosh, bro. If I didn't build it last year, I would have never got a PC. I would have been a console gamer for a while. This me right now. Unemployed motherfuckers open up Twitter, Discord, and Steam after waking up at 1 p.m. Yeah, bro. Time to rock, baby.
Wake up, Dad.
Yeah, no, let me not get copywritten. I started playing that music. All right. In the oh wow. Hold on, I gotta reset my TikTok. It was hating. TikTok was hating real quick. All right, here we go. All right. Soda receives 24-hour ban after barely starting the TBC pre-patch. Soda Poppin received the 24-hour ban live on stream. It's as if the ban was a result of his character's name. Oh, that's why. Makes sense now. Damn, they going back all the way back to DDR3. Holy. For these memory shortages, how it's gonna feel to pass down my Steam account to my son in 30 years.
And someday you'll realize that it represents a whole lot more than just people's inventions. It represents my life's work.
Yeah, I can't. I heard the music, so I gotta. All right, hold on.
It's just not.
Swag. The Bird Peanut did not need to cook swag like this after Nick Merckx asked Swag if he likes anime.
It's just not classified.
I agree.
Yep.
Swag, what's up, bro? Wait, you like anime, Swag?
Yeah,
I knew it, bro.
my favorite shit's Hunter x Hunter. Come on, man. That's my
What do you
shit.
mean, come on, man.
Your favorite shit should be getting some bitches.
Oh, shit.
Shit, come on, man.
And here I am talking about I just got done with fucking. Yo, I just got done with My Hero Academia and talk about get some bitches, bro. Come on, Peanut. L take. I thought it was gonna be a 5 to F. This is a 20 to 30 FPS. Oh my god.
Honestly, dude.
Embark, fix this, or I'm actually out of here. Bird Peanut is so sick and get it hacked on by the same 3 people. Oh, see, and then Shroud agrees because Shroud is getting fucking. There's this new game called Hightail out right now. New game called Hightail out. Looks like Minecraft, but I heard it plays severely different. So let's look at this. It looks like Minecraft to me. I heard this game was never supposed to come out. Man, I would need to see more gameplay, to be honest. Oh, what is this? Oh, this looks like OG Division. Oh, I love me some Division content. Yes, sir. God, I missed the Division 1. Where Wolfie at? I will scrap all my random games just to play the Division. I swear to you, I will. God, man. See, this shit make me want to play the Division right now. The Division is just one of those games, bro, that you can just play, bro. Day one of Monster Hunter Wilds expansion.
I'm MR1. What's the weakness to the final boss of the game? Is my weapon viable for Master? Can I skip the base game and go straight to the expansion? What's the best build for the start of Master? Will they be adding Fatalis Burst Mode into the roster?
Nah, for real. Absolutely cook with this one, brother. Do you want to pay for premium? No. Steam sale events scheduled for the second half of 2026. All right. This is my type of stuff right here. Let me see what I can spend my money on that'll keep me in the house. All right. We got theme sales on Steam in the second half. So we got Bullet Fest in June, Next Fest in June, Social Deduction in July, Train Fest in July, Cyberpunk Fest in August, Pins and Pegs August 17th, PvE Survival Crafting Fest on the 31st, Programming Fest and Party Based RPG Fest in September. We got the Steam Summer Sale is from June 25th to July 9th. All I really care about is the seasonal sales. We also got the Autumn Sale going from October 1st to October 8th. And then the Winter Sale, my favorite sale of all time, is going to be December 17th through January 4th. Okay. Yeah. The first spring sale is going to be in March 19th through March 26th. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I really care about. Seasonal sales. That's when everything really gonna sell. Another meme about owning your PC. How it feels in 2026 owning your PC, having your own media server or vehicle that doesn't require a subscription while everything has a service economy is steady creeping.
I used to think about immature things.
Oh my God, they got copyright music on it. Oh my gosh. If it didn't have copyright music on it, I would fucking play it. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Hardware unboxing confirms 5070 Ti and 5060 Ti 16 gigabytes are effectively discontinued. Prices already climbing and looking gross. Focus will be on obsolete 8 gigabit cards for the foreseeable future due to DRAM shortage.
The RTX 5070 Ti is end of life. The RTX 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte is almost done as well, and things are looking pretty bleak across the graphics card market. Since returning from CES, we've had a few chats with AIBs and retailers to gauge the GPU situation, and here's what we've found out. So the headline story is that Nvidia has essentially killed off the GeForce RTX 5070 Ti from the market. Asus, the largest Nvidia AIB partner, explicitly told us this model is currently facing a supply shortage, and as such, they have placed the model into end-of-life status. This means Asus has no plans to produce any more 5070 Ti models from this point forward. What is currently on store shelves is it from them, no more production of that card. We've been hearing rumors of this for a while now and have seen various reports from places like board channels suggesting this would happen, but this is the first time we've had it confirmed to us from an AIB directly. We've also confirmed that RTX 5060 Ti 16GB supply has been significantly reduced to the point of being effectively discontinued, with Asus also telling us this model is end of life and will not be produced moving forward. One retailer told us that for cards they actually can purchase, the cost increase is looking seriously gross. By all accounts, Nvidia are going to try to force 8GB cards on gamers, whether they like it or not.
Boy, it's stank in the PC consumer market, boy. Oh my gosh. These goblins pissed me off, so I destroyed their village and turned it into Chili's. Ooh, Valheim. God, it's such a good game. He really did turn that shit into a Chili's. Holy shit. Damn. Real. Shroud says there are more cheaters and arc raiders than Escape from Tarkov. Let's see.
Kind of. Will be. Oh.
Oh, should we go the other way or?
No, this
we
way's
go over
fine.
here.
Looting this dead man. Hard drive. Looting this toolbox. Do you think cheating is worse than Ark or Tarkov? Oh, definitely Ark.
Blacko.
Why is there an item missing from the first part of this box? Does that mean someone's been here?
Yeah. Well, there's a spawn. There's 2 spawns underground, so.
Oh, so they looted this and dipped? Where'd you go?
I'm at the P.
Kind of.
That's crazy.
Oh.
He literally says that's fucking. Ah. Battlefield 1 is still the best visually looking Battlefield game. Don't make me go back and play this shit, Dice. Please don't make me go back and fall into the propaganda. Don't make me fall into the propaganda. Oh my God. I just want to see what this game sounds like and plays like on PC. I ain't gonna lie, because sometimes you get used to playing Battlefield 6, right? And then you see these clips. You see these clips of Battlefield 1 and 5, and I'm just sitting here like, I'm sitting here like, about to bring that motherfucker. Hold on, let's check the store real quick, chat. I look just to see Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 on Steam is $39.99. But I don't have EA Play. It's one of them ones right there, boy. It's one of them ones right there. I only played that on console. I would love to see what it's played like on PC, though. I'm pretty sure it's still popping. Because I'm pretty sure this was the favorite out of Battlefield 1 and 5. This was my weapon right here. Oh, and sniping in this game felt so good. Oh my God. moved on. How do you know your dog shows a hunter? How about when divine intervention saves you from the one shot? You ever been saved by game by pure chance? Let's see.
No, don't die here! I'm a green. Oh, this is scary. Oh, yo! Oh! Oh, yo! Get lightning! God's on my side, you bitch! Oh, this is scary. Oh, yo! Oh! Oh, yo! Get lightning! God's on my side, you bitch!
Yeah, okay. What Monster Hunter opinion would have you look at SOS? What have you look at you like this? SOS Flare has permanently ruined the series and multiplayer aspect, and it will never be fixed. No more interacting with people, no more sharing knowledge on monsters, no more small lobbies where 4 randoms team up. Now it's just drop in, ignore everyone else, kill the monster, leave. Yeah. I think it just, if people want help, they want help. Doesn't matter where it comes from and who's in there. Never seen before footage of uncontacted Amazonian tribe has been released by author Paul Rizzoli on Lex Friedman's show. The tribe was seen low on their weapons before they were given a canoe of food. Yep. Better leave them people alone.
Smiling? Are they smiling?
Smiles come at some point. I would say that one of these guys seemed like in a leadership position. He did most of the talking.
Did you have a sense of hierarchy at all, like the boss?
Again, there was just these 2 dominant guys, and like this guy and one other guy who looked almost like him, like his brother.
Yeah.
A lot of gesturing.
Wow.
But see, even that, as he's pointing, we're going, what are you pointing at?
Oh my gosh.
You guys are nuts. You guys are nuts.
You see as though they're rushing in, there's this desperation, they're hungry. We had a great moment where we'd given them the plantains, we'd given them the bananas, and he'd said, look, that's it. He said, we've given you what you asked for. You asked for bananas. We don't cut the trees here. All of us here are not tree cutters. We're indigenous people, and he couldn't explain who the hell we were, but they were like, we don't cut the trees. We're not the loggers. And they're like, okay. So then at some point, Ignacio went out and like sort of like started, he'd go like this and they'd go like this, and he like danced a little bit, they danced a little bit, and then there was this very human moment of just sort of joking.
So even Ignacio warmed up.
Even Ignacio warmed up once he realized it didn't seem like anyone was going to die that day. Things did calm down. It was a false sense of security. Here, I'll show you. There's a couple more things that are relevant here, though. Yeah, this is just them interacting with the boat.
This is truly incredible, man.
But then they don't have boats. They don't have stone tools. They don't. Imagine if you showed them ice. They wouldn't.
This is historic.
I mean, you hear Percy Fawcett encountering the tribes. We've heard of anecdotal accounts of the tribes. This is the first time that the tribes have been filmed. We can hear their voices, that there's a documented interaction happening. I mean, look how comfortable he's getting. He's so close. They asked him for his shirt. He gave his shirt. They asked him for his pants. He gave his pants. He was in his underwear.
Yep.
You see the shirt that's over his shoulder. Ignacio took off his Jungle Keeper shirt and threw it to the anthropologist, and then the anthropologist walked it off and threw it to them. So over the shoulder of that uncontacted naked woman.
Hey, you remember what happened the last time we went into lands with motherfuckers who, you know what I'm saying? When the English came over to the Native Americans? Leave them people the fuck alone. It's cool, the interactions, but don't push boundaries. But humans, they gonna want to conquer shit anyway. Yeah, humans. Shroud says he won't play Hightail for 2 years. I think it's got a cool foundation, but there's no way that game is in a playable state right now. Oh, yeah. Leave the streamers out of it, for real. This is probably the best thing that happened to Hightail. Shroud is like an anti-profit. If he says the game is good, it's almost guaranteed to fail. He might have the worst track record in gaming. Holy shit. How do you feel about Shroud as his takes on the internet? I don't care about Call of Duty. That shit gets skipped now. Anybody who wastes their time on Call of Duty is a bot. Excuse me. What's this? 81-year-old grandmother is using her Minecraft YouTube channel to help pay for her grandson's cancer treatments. She created her channel just 1 month ago and has dedicated all ad revenue in support of her grandson Jack, who was diagnosed with sarcoma. She is now approaching 200,000 subscribers on YouTube as Grandma Crackers. That's fire.
Gold. And you know what? Gold is so
That's fire.
expensive now. It's going up in value.
Oh, hey,
And
Grandma.
Just a mother load of gold. In fact, I have some cooking. Okay, now then, I have already put some of the gold.
Incoming
up here,
again.
and
Appreciate you,
I am
Phoenix.
Making ingots. Okay.
Yeah. Phoenix with the motherfucking raid, man. Thank you so much, brother. So much. Appreciate you for the raid, Phoenix. Temple of Radiance, welcome in to the Enlightened Realm. I appreciate everybody who's coming through. You know what I'm saying? We just doing some gaming news reactions, and then we're gonna jump into some games and demos here in the next couple of minutes. Just trying to get the algorithm right. The one and only McLavish. Appreciate you, Phoenix. Yes, sir. On the TikTok side, we are live on all platforms, including YouTube and, the other one. They might restrict me for saying that because, TikTok be hating. But if that happens and you see the stream shut down, just restart it and I'll be back. TikTok be hating when you start shutting out other platforms. So, but without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We back at it.
Plenty of that cooking.
Welcome in, everybody. Phoenix, appreciate you for the raid.
And I am going to make me some beautiful. Wait a minute. I guess I need something to cook that with, don't I? Just a minute. I'll have to go back and maybe take some of that coal so I can cook with it. Okay. Now then, I have that ready to cook. Pretty good right there. And now then, do I have anything? Okay. Yep, I need that cooked too. Oh,
Man, that's gonna be you in 40 years, bro. Me on Minecraft in 40 years, bro. Absolutely. Forever and always a gamer, bro. Even if I can't keep up with the young kids, it's always a game to be there. Why is this dude's PC broken? Yo, no fucking way. No fucking way. New lows have been reached in the RAM shortage drama. A burglar broke into a factory's design department and only stole 4 sticks of Micron DDR5 32 gigabit RAM. There is no fucking way. Instead of stealing the whole PC, he stole nothing but the RAM, bro. There is no fucking way. Nah, this gotta be fake, bro. This gotta be fake, bro. That's gotta be fake, bro. That's gotta be like AI or something, bro. To steal just the DDR5 RAM, bro. Oh my fucking God. Times are tough. All right. I think we're good on the. Oh, also I'm glad this came up on my feed right before. I love to see what Kai Cenat is doing on his journey away from streaming. I love to see a brother evolve. He has all my respect. And to anybody who's hating on a brother who wants to read and better himself is speaking and jump out of his comfort zone of streaming and try to get into a new lane, is a person who's miserable on the inside and should look on the inside to try to find some encouragement to do the same thing this brother is doing. That brother is evolving. And that's literally the only constant we have in his lifetime, is that evolution is possible. And this is him evolving. It's leaving the streaming world and going into something with his name and his platform to chase another dream or passion of his. And I respect that 100%. That brother is doing his thing. All right. I think it's about that time, chat. I think it's about that time. First game we got up today is Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable, chat. Anybody ever played that before? Has anybody played that before? Oh, shit. Probably. I mean, I looked into it. It is called the Stanley Parable. Let's change the... We're just going to change it to games and demo because we're going to be jumping around. This is going to be fun. Is it? What am I in for, bro? What am I in for? What the hell am I in for? While we transition, we can throw the lo-fi back on. Do I need a green screen for this, or should I be fine with this? Is this a green screen type of game? All right, chat, we ready. The first game on our playlist today is the Stanley Parable. All right. Hold on. Where's my TikTok at? There it is. All right, TikTok is up. There's Stanley Parable. All right. Does it feel so? All right. Options. Video. Borderless. Hello? What the hell? Video. Oh, aspect ratio. There we go. Okay. Guess we just go full screen. There, okay. Why is it showing up on TikTok style like that? What the hell? What the hell? I don't want it to run in a window. I think this is all they got. 16 by 10. Let's see what that's talking about. I mean, that's a little better. That's a little better, I guess. All right, chat, can y'all see? Everything's showing up for y'all, right? Cool. All right. YouTube, This is your boy McLavish. If you're watching this, this is coming straight from Twitch. It's doubled. Oh, I got you. All right, we should be good now, right? Yeah, I turned the screen cap off. All right. We are good to go. Now, let me do my introduction again. What up, YouTube? It's your boy McLavish, and today we are playing something called the Stanley Parable. I have no idea what this game is about, but we are live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube all at the same time. I'm probably gonna get banned for saying that on TikTok because TikTok be hating on a brother. Where's my... Okay, I need my TikTok chat to pull up. There we go. All right. Cool, there we go. Banned again, exactly. This TikTok be hating, bro. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna hop into the Stanley Parable. I have no idea what is in store for me. Yeah, that's all I can say. Let's do it. Never the end is never the end is never the end is never... Okay.
This
Click
is the
to skip.
story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Hey, you getting paid to do some easy like that? I don't blame you.
Something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. First things first, we got to get our sensitivity right. Thank you. All right. Golly. Okay. All right. Where we at? No jumping. How tall is the ceiling? Ceiling's tall. What is this acceleration amount? Let's turn that down too. It's disabled. There we go. All right. 429, you ain't in here either? What, they had a holiday party or something and you got the weekend off?
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Chief didn't tell you it was a 72. And then look at that communication falling down the chain of command all over again. It always happens. Like clockwork. Wait, okay. Where's the meeting room at? Everybody gone. What the hell? What the helly? Yeah, we gonna blame recollection for that one. Come on, Chief, lock in.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
oh, shit.
He entered the door on his left.
But there are two doors, and you said he entered on the left. We're going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Did I make a bad choice, chat? Did I make a bad choice?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I get a drink? Nope.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yo, why is the narrator such a hater? It's because I didn't go left, huh?
At this point, Stan is upset, but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Y'all see the state of the world, no time off. We're fighting first PT 5 days a week. It's crazy. Here we go. What is this?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nah! Everything he says, I'm going against. That's how I'm feeling.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Then we go right. Damn.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What? Motherfuck!
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yo, what is this game, bro?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left.
What is this
down,
game?
Left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes, I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Bro. Why is... Who left the lights on? What are we talking about here? What's going on? We're going lower, not... Oh...
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
No.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Wait, what? He didn't give me an option.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What is this game, chat? What am I playing right now? Like, okay, let's just...
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game. Everything change. Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did
No.
you move the story somewhere or...
No, Mr. Narrator, sir.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Exactly.
Right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Well, don't mind me. I'm going... Oh, I can't jump. Cool. All right. Chat, which way we going? Do we go back down the same door we went down? Or do we go left, further right, or even further? Oh, eeny, meeny. All right, here we go. So we know we can't go that way. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let it go. My mama told me
I'll
to
say it,
pick this
is
one
the worst
right.
adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What? I didn't get to pick a door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You took too long? Nah, bro, there's no way. Oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, Mr. Narrator. Oh. Somebody spilled their coffee, Mr. Narrator. You want me to clean that up? No? Okay. All right. Just have roaches. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Can't go anywhere. I don't know what this game is doing for me, but I like it. You know what it reminds me of? It's like that game.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
It's like that game. What's that game I played? Not super hot. Super liminal. That game was fire. Hello?
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm retracing my steps, Mr. Narrator. Mr. Narrator?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
There's no way.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual
Yeah,
work for that
subliminal.
win. Some
Subliminal.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Yo, what is this game, chat? The Stanley Parable
All right,
Adventure
I've
Line?
got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Now, chat, y'all know me. Y'all already know what I said earlier.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
He's getting pissed off, chat. He's getting pissed. We'll go to the line. What if we go back? What if we go back? Does that piss him off more? No? Okay, all right. We just keep going. We follow the line this time. We follow the line until we can deviate. All right. Looking for ways to deviate.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah. There we go. Wait. This wasn't open the last time. Oh, we're upstairs now. Yeah, we go. Follow the line. Hey, follow the line. Hey, follow the line. Da 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 da. Nothing back this way. Okay. Da 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 Mr. Narrator, sir, I can't get to the walls. Wait. What the fuck just happened? Oh, that's cool as fuck. Oh, yeah, that's cool as fuck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that's fire. That's fucking fire.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
All right, we got to count each one of the stocks collectively, chat. Let's look at it. Yeah, it got me fucked up. All right. Fern. Painting. It's almost noon. All right, let's keep rolling. Music, please, Mr. Narrator, sir.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Yeah.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Yo. All right.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious, Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
All right.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Now he wants me to wander. You know what I'm saying? Now he wants me to wander, Chad. He just wants me to fix.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Don't acknowledge it. We're absolutely going to acknowledge it.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, he won't even open up the left one, huh?
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Find the confusion in the schedule never restarts the game. 5th restart and never. You've been playing the confusion in 1621.
It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want to
deviate from maintenance room.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not
I agree, Mr. Narrator.
Destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's
right, Mr. Narrator.
Right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime,
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of got me, chat. Oh shit.
all of his co-workers were gone.
Oh shit.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Holy shit. Yo, what is this game, yo?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Chat, do we go left or right? Do we go left or right, chat? Do we deviate again? Do we deviate again? Follow your heart. Need to set my heart ablaze. Gotta deviate.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
I did,
wanted to
Mr.
stop by
Narrator.
the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
You gonna say something else, Mr. Narrator? I'm waiting on you.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Absolutely worth it, Mr. Narrator. Absolutely worth it. Let's do it. I think he's got another dialogue we missed.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's
Hey, Mr.
possible
Narrator.
that this is why everyone left.
Hey, Mr. Narrator. That's fucked up. Look at the water. It's calming. It's soothing.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What if I just wait? Just stare at this painting. I feel like he's got one more dialogue, chat. Yeah, I feel like he's got one more. He's got one more in his tank, you know? His blood is boiling right now, you know? I think. Let me see. See, nothing on that. Did I get a cola or something? Damn, not even a cola? Shit.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took
Yeah, I
the
did,
first
Mr.
open door
Narrator.
on his left to get back to business. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ah! Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. All right. Well, new area to explore.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What if I don't pick up the phone? It just keeps ringing, huh? Great.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Huh?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 432. Press E on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Try hitting a different button there, chat.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Damn.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
This is one miserable apartment, chat.
Excited him terribly.
Press 1 to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two
The
open
boys.
doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I'd have prepared dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
For you to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free.
This is a miserable
Surely there's an
apartment.
answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I have to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm
Wanna
trying
go to
to
sleep.
tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die is diabolical. Chat, what is this?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Best game ever.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm just playing, chat. We're gonna go left this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Don't worry, it's a lot more deviations coming. Get Chris out of the broom closet. The future was yesterday, tomorrow's now. Make sure your sly is a slick. This is what happened when they tricked you into another deployment. Nah, hell nah, because I'm out now, ain't I? Stay in, stay in.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Damn it.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Right.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Damn it, Thanos.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Everything's lucid.
I mean,
everything's...
And began to gently float above the ground.
What?
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Good word.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Right.
That this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently.
No, seriously, we disabled it? Oh, I got an achievement for that.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Yeah.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Yeah. Or so he thought.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
The red hallway.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She didn't even try to help me, dog. I was dead.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
We
he
gotta
wanted
see
to
what other
stop by
options
the
there are.
employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We went this way, right, chat? Yeah, we went this way, so we don't need to go this way no more, right? We don't need to go this way. I think it's about time we go this way and go straight. But if we go straight, it leads to the meeting room. Because we already went to the left.
Detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh. Oh, so it's also like, oh, okay. And then he closed the door. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, wait, this is his boss's office. It is. Executive bathroom. Secretary? In the boss's room.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Thought I was gonna blow up or something.
Stanley just sat around. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What the fuck? All right, and I guess now we go downstairs. Then we go downstairs before.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Perfect.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I mean, we had to see what was going on.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh,
it reflected
shit.
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Well, that was nice, folks. Huh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Or so we thought. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
It's a woman now.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, shit. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerges an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Wait. Nature paintings. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. Path from Stanley's office to the doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. pacing of this open corridor was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Holy shit. Island cabinets. Office computers. Somebody was playing solitaire. Hold on. The office. Button sounds. The selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. And I'm chilling at my desk. Don't really get no care. I'm just stacking up my. Never mind. The Stanley Parent credit is written by these people. Thank you for the game. Yeah. Wait a minute. Boss's office screens from the development of the boss's office. Paintings. Office clock. What's over this way? More stuff to look at, I guess. Another version of the underground game.
Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental.
Kevin Brighton, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. Right. What else we got? So now are we exploring the end? This doesn't feel like the end. Freedom ending. Okay. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. This is a freedom ending as it existed in beta. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down with freedom above or countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and placed the 2 endings together instead. Stan?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
You gotta go, and before we hit that, we need to make sure we look at everything else in this room. But we'll come back to this. Game design mock-up. This is the way that we... Okay, this is them showing his design. All the work that they put into it. The office. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Keep it rolling. Like, what is this game? In early development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up in a battlefield fighting aliens. The actual game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh. Should have did it anyway. Fuck them people who just like shooters. All right, so this brings us all the way back around. Okay. All right, so now we go hit the off button. Yes. Wait, what's this? In a previous version of the choice, a timer will give you 50 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone will lead to a different ending. See, I knew I shouldn't have picked up the phone. 12 hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but it ultimately was the simplest version that won out. So after we made the first choice, when we disobeyed, we went to the lounge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we disobeyed a lot. Fuck that. We did what we needed to do. What is this way? Oh, trailers. Don't give a damn about trailers. We just wanted to play the game. What is this? The ending model went through many iterations. This rumor is the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon it and change it again shortly after launch. Right? We've done this, and this is where we need to go. So, the Stanley Parable. Here we go. Yeah, I did all this exploring, and the game's just gonna restart on me like how you fucking thought.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still
my God.
save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Damn. Well, he's dead. Damn, chat. Damn. Is that it? Is that it, chat? What the fuck? Can't hit anything? All right. So now we go. Do we conform? Because there's so many. I mean, I like that ending because we didn't conform. We died making our own decision, and I'm fine to live with that. You know what I'm saying? Feel like the freedom ending? Yeah, but I never got the freedom ending. I'm not going to mind-bending reality thing. What the fuck? We were free in our choice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to the freedom ending. Go this way. We're gonna try to see if we can get the freedom ending.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
I don't know how they do it though.
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know how we get the freedom ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm gonna give it one more try, chat.
Stepping into his manager's office.
It changed? Are you serious? What'd he say? Well, I missed it?
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
I definitely didn't say it. I definitely didn't hear it. I was focused on getting it.
He entered the door on his left.
I missed the fuck out of that shit.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Talking about using time better?
Stanley decided to
I don't
go
even
up
know
to
what the
his
fuck that
boss's
means.
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It changed again? Nah, everything sounded cool this time. I was actually listening.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul any. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through it, bro. Hey, shout out to the developers of this game.
And rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Talking about using time better. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. This game is just such a... Did we come this way the last time?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
We
door
did.
that read Mind Control Facility.
I still wanted to use the escape. And then it's the same thing with all the doors this time? All the things?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's like the Matrix.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For
Hell
he
yeah.
would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Hell yeah, Stanley. Hell yeah, Stanley. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck that does. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm just gonna go to the facility power. Thought them buttons. I thought there was a tone in which would tell me like, yeah, that's good.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you.
What?
Me, where we're going. What all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever.
Where's 4?
Endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like I'm dead.
Events has been rather amusing.
Oh shit!
Make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away.
There it is up there.
Rich. I almost hate to see it go.
42 seconds.
I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
And then 5, right?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yellow.
Buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything.
I don't know where yellow is.
Save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Yellow. Yellow.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
What?
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
Everything has to be yellow?
Seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
What the fuck?
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted
3.
to control this world.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then...
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail
3.
Or will you let it go peacefully?
1.
Choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the journey.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
The moment I say happily ever up.
I don't know what the fuck they was trying to get me to do there. Like I hit the orange one, but it was yellow. I mean, I hit the yellow one, but it was orange. What? That makes no sense.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I'm so confused
Stanley
about that.
decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Yeah!
Oh, so please.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't understand. I don't understand, like, what they want from me there. I'm still hitting yes on the mind control. I'm just confused
Stanley
about what
walked
the
straight
fuck they
ahead
want me
through
to
the
do.
large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm so confused, chat. I'm so confused. Like, I was hitting what I thought was fucking yellow, but it was orange.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
And it tells me I'm incorrect, but it, like, what?
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible
shut
to
up.
believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very
Find
place.
the
And as the
bucket.
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Find the bucket. Yeah, I already peeped the narration is different now, but it's just like, holy shit, like, what do we do? Okay, there's a kicked over chair. There's the door. It's a box. Where's this bucket? I don't see a fucking bucket in here. Not over here. Boxes. See anything over here? Yeah, I don't see anything over here. Do I have to start it up in order for a bucket to spawn? Or am I just fucking blind? Like, how big of a bucket are we talking? Is it like a mop bucket, you know? A water bucket? A mop bucket? That shit is not in here. I just walked this bitch 3 times. That bitch ain't in here. It's probably at the fucking, probably when I started, huh? Find the bucket. I don't know where it is. I just know find the bucket. Okay, so it's like a legit a mop bucket, right? It might be there when we spawn. Who knows? I mean, when we started up. So we know we got like 4 minutes to figure it out. That's fine.
And when at last he found the source... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
I did.
Kept you enslaved all these years. You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off
Find the bucket
and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire...
Look at everything when you restart.
Detonation, then.
Oh, so it's the bucket's not even in here. The bucket's not even here?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office.
So I just press 3?
Buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
There's 3.
I have to say this, though.
1,
this
2.
version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you.
4 is up there.
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time.
I don't even see 3.
These are precious additional
I hit 3 before.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Might be over here.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have
3
any
blue.
idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10, 100,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of metal over and over and over for all
Is this shit
eternity.
done?
And Stanley died again.
I pressed 3 blue.
And Stanley died again.
And Stanley died again. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until
As it says goodbye.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
I did 3 blue, so I'm confused.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
All right, now you look at everything when you restart. Okay.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
One more good look over. So there's a mop bucket I'm looking for, right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Metal bucket. What do you mean? You said mop bucket. You said mop bucket. Old school metal mop bucket. Now, how the fuck am I supposed to find that?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hey, we've been down here though. We already know what that is consistent of. Him getting trolled in the loop. The executive bathroom. I got the fill-in monies for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. Oh, metal bucket. Mm. Here we go. I wonder how long it's gonna take for them to like. Hold on. I got to head to bed. Yeah, I don't know if I'm finding that mop bucket tonight. I I don't know if I'm finding a mop bucket.
Here's the door, just go.
There's the door, just go. I don't know if I'm finding a mop bucket, Phoenix. Appreciate you for coming through. There's a bunch of more endings? Yeah, for sure. I can tell with all them damn endings.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this
We know how that ends.
Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This game's cool as fuck, though, I will say. Like a little puzzle game.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I don't even see a mop bucket on the fucking things.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb
There are no
goes
yellows.
off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Green.
I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea
I don't understand
or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button
Purple
to
4,
button, screen to screen, clicking
2
on
purple.
every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Do you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
Oh,
Take a look
boo.
at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big...
I don't understand.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
Well...
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
I don't understand that one. And then the worst part about it is you can barely see the fucking buttons. I don't even know if that's fucking relevant.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is?
What?
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Don't get my achievement. He ain't finna give it to me. Interesting. Oh.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
He closed off the broom closet. Is he really upset at me for going in the broom closet?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
He
his
closed
boss's
off the
office.
broom closet. It's changed. That changed for sure.
Here's the door, just go.
Kind of confusing. Want to play Ark tomorrow? Ooh, let me think. I don't know if I will be able to. I gotta play Rivals tomorrow. Early. I gotta play Rivals around 3 p.m. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Maybe like 2 hours. It probably had to be late.
That read Mind Control Facility.
It probably had to be late. Later on in the night when I get on.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret
Game is so
did this
fucking
place
confusing.
hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'll be on late with Biscuit. Say less. Yeah. Probably when I get off stream.
Monitors jumped to life. Their true nature.
I'll do a rival stream tomorrow.
Each bore the number of
We'll see
an
how that
employee in
goes.
the building.
And then after that, I'll just hit you.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored.
Surprised you didn't go on that boat deck.
Freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Right, let's keep rolling. I board next week. Ah, there you go.
No.
Light work.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't.
It didn't take you long at all, did
his
it?
own
About a
life
month.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent
Took
his
you about a
entire
month to get it
life
done.
utterly blind
Piece of shit,
to
light
the
work.
world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded.
We're gonna
from
try to
this
know this
place.
time, chat.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine... Blackness. and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Oh, that's the freedom ending?
Happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Oh, so that's how it
The
ends.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's fine. Nice little calm ending. Complete the Stanley Parable. Oh, so that was actually my first completion? Holy shit. But they reset you automatically. Wait a minute. Good morning, Jazzy Shell. Welcome in. Welcome in.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Welcome
Stanley
in.
decided
Welcome
to go to the
in.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Not Friday for you, but you know. Oh. It's cold? Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You've been through the You did the thing.
When Stanley came to a set of
20
two open
degrees,
doors, he entered the door
yeah.
on his left.
I know for a fact it's cold. Did you leave the pipes running last night?
Yet there was not a single person
I hope
here
so.
either. Feeling a
20
wave
degrees
of
is crazy.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Up, now. Come in here. It didn't change this time, okay?
Here's the door, just
Don't want to get up. Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right. No, that's right. It's all good. You get to, you know, 2 more days and then you get to relax. You get to just relax. Enjoy yourself.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What if I die? I wonder how
Although
easy.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yep, 2 more days and then you'll be.
The door behind him was not
throw your feet up and watch them
Stanley still
Patriots
had
win.
Every opportunity to turn
Hopefully.
around and get back on track.
Hopefully.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Bro, shut up, narrator. It is a I don't even know how to describe it. It's just some crazy mind fuck. I don't know. There are multiple endings depending on your decisions. It's just a little indie game. I don't know, but I'm trying to I discovered something on the way.
Trapped forever in his narrow
I've been on this game for like 2 hours at this point.
Perhaps his death was of
And I'm trying to find another ending. Like I just got the I just got a freedom ending, but somebody else told me, Phoenix told me there's multiple endings. So I'm trying to see what else I can get before I get off this thing.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like
the machine crushed every bone in his body.
There's a video I posted on YouTube called Subliminal where it's like it just messes with you the whole time. You're just trying to figure out how to get to the end, basically.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was
it's
going to
pretty wild.
accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless.
Getting your coffee this morning, beautiful.
Do you see?
You know, I might have to start getting me some
Stanley
coffee.
was already dead from the moment he hit start.
Freedom ending. That was a little too.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Gotta go. Have an awesome day. Jazzy, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Much love. Oh, it restarts. Oh. Wait. Yo, JH2Fly, appreciate you for the love, man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Wait. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I've been here before. Yo, there's no way. To the door on the left.
Yet
so they skipped everything.
Person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Appreciate you, JH2Fly. Thank you for the follow. Much love, man. Yo. He just skipped everything entirely this time.
Here's the door. Just go.
What was I supposed to do? Oh, maybe. They allow me to get to the hallway as quick as possible this time. That's weird. Every time I die, something changes. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I might have to look up how to do this fucking thing. I will cheat.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
What in the world?
Now the monitors jumped to life.
It's like the Matrix.
Revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Well, freedom meant nothing. Yep. Seen this before. This is really trippy though. Imagine like this is really how it is in real life. Mind control, you just being watched everywhere.
Control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Something down there too. Where are we going?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. Oh,
We're gonna try this one
Stanley,
again.
You didn't
Hold on. Yep. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm the cheat. Did you cheat? Do-do-do-do. Okay, wait. Appreciate you for the follow. Much love. Much love. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to cheat real quick. Hold on. Cause I'm confused as fuck. So let me pull this up so everybody can see this. Everybody can see this. It took me 2 months to. That's what I'm saying. I'm confused. I'm so confused about this shit. I'm trying to figure out how to get through with this ending. Cause I'm sitting here like, okay, none of these buttons do anything. None of these buttons do anything. What the fuck am I supposed to do if I hit yes? Like, I got the broom closet ending, I got the freedom ending, but I'm trying to figure out how to do the fucking this ending. I'm so confused about it. They do nothing at all. Great. Good to fucking know. Where's my... These do nothing at all. Hold on. There we go.
Moving ahead, these two buttons, both called front button 1A, they don't do anything either.
They don't do anything either?
That console there, surely it must do something.
What's the matter, Stanley?
Well, yeah, it makes sparks.
Yeah, it's definitely on PC.
For 2 seconds.
Thank you. Okay, wait. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's definitely fucking...
That it does. Next, let's see...
This one is just the most confusing for me, though.
This button is broken because of an error in the map design. I can fix it, though. Here's what the failsafe is supposed to do. Yep, it's destined to fail. Next, the code buttons. They are placed in a sequence of 4 sets of 4 buttons. Each set of 4 buttons activates the next set of 4 buttons. After a selection is made in each of the 4 consoles, the screens will show that the combination was incorrect. There are 256 possible combinations that you might try to enter, but none of
you
them
don't
are
have the
correct.
time.
No combination is ever accepted. Additionally, when the first button is pressed, a 24-second timer is started. When the timer expires, the code button monitors will sparkle.
Are you
the code
fucking
buttons
kidding
will
me?
no longer be usable.
That's fine.
Near the exit, there is a very peculiar...
My PC took too much. What you mean? What you mean your PC took you 2 months? Like to build or to get?
set of 4 buttons.
Oh, it's Holloway? Oh, I didn't know that, bro. Not with a name like that. Hell no. Your PC took 2 months? Oh, that's hard. Not bad at all. That's not bad at all, bro.
As it stands, these 4 green buttons do not do anything at all.
Appreciate you coming through to the Twitch, bro. No cap.
But there is a typo in the map. The computer display that they attempt to control simply does not exist. The following 18 buttons have identical effect. First of all, they make sounds. Secondly, when you click them, there is a 50% chance that the monitor displays will show the text incorrect. After which, there are 7 possible outcomes that may happen.
What's that zombie game you be playing? Quarantine Zone. Quarantine Zone. Yep, the full game just came out this week.
In 6 of the 7 cases, the monitor will display
That shit
images
fire.
of buttons
I love that
of
game.
different colors. In the 7th case, the monitor flashes quickly between 6 different images. Just to be clear, the image that is shown on the monitor has no connection whatsoever to anything. It is utterly useless for the purpose of helping to solve the puzzle. The image is a decoration, nothing more. Let's see, is there anything else? What is up there anyway? Stanley cannot jump, and Stanley cannot climb either. But I am not Stanley, and I am curious. Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have here? There's a door. Stanley cannot jump, and Stanley cannot climb either. But I am not Stanley, and I am curious. Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have here? There's a door, which doesn't open. There is another door, a more interesting door by the looks of it. It opens not easily.
Outrageous to piss me off. They fix the kettle and trigger nades, but don't fix people climbing through walls. Exactly. That's why I had to take a break from Stella Montes.
More doors that do not open. Oh, something shimmers in the distance.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the
Yep, another decoy door. Let's see, a secret computer display, which is a decoy. Obviously, because Stanley could never reach it, so there's no reason to put any input functionality to it. How about this?
Yeah, the thing about Arc Raiders is, bro, it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks at this point, I play Arc Raiders, and I just couldn't get it right. We couldn't find a flow. Me and my duo, we couldn't find a flow at all. Every fucking raid, we probably lost like almost $200,000 in goop. And we wasn't even on Stella Montes, bro. We was on like all the other shit. We just kept getting fucking the worst RNG.
Door, so you cannot
we just wasn't locked.
But hypothetically speaking, what would happen if the door suddenly vanished? We could just walk through. Yes, we are free, we are free. There's nothing here. There's not even a dormant area portal in this tunnel. You really cannot escape this room. Once you click the on button, this is my final conclusion. Feel free.
Oh, okay, so once you click yes, it don't even matter. Okay. so I couldn't even fucking. Okay, so you can't do anything with that fucking. Because I'm finna get off this shit. Button and put anything stare.
Decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... All of his co-workers... Very much that it was.
1,300 and... Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Gotta see this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided... No. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with the Stanley parable. I'll tell you that right now. Because there's so much that you can do. It's so much. Holy shit! All right. Do I want to get into? Let me check. Let me see what's going on real quick. Nobody doing nothing. Oh my god, 11-19. I think low key. Come back with the rivals and then the Raiders. We do Battlefield Saturday. Yeah. All right, man. I think we gonna end it because I am fucking. This guy don't even watch Berserk. You're right. I read it. Get out of here, guy. What is you talking about? Get out of here, guy. What up, Dark? Welcome, man. Look at you. The first thing you say when you come in here is some hating shit. Ain't that fucking crazy? I think I do want to play one more game though. I don't know what I want to play though. Yeah, the Stanley Parable. Hey, bro. Cool game, but guess what? Get out of here. Wasn't hating, stating the fact. Yeah, I don't watch Berserk. I read it. Way better. Way better. Yes. Let's see. You proved me right. You're still a hater. That's still a hating ass comment. Whether you deflect or not, I take it as hate. What else I got? What else do I want to play? Before I end the night. All tag. All right, let's try this. Let's try this one. Before we end the night. TikTok. Yes. What is this game? Nah, it is hate. Anything negative is hate. Oh my gosh, why is this shit so fucking... Oh my god, is that motion blur? Peter pause. Turn that shit off. Oh my god. That's it for the settings? They got motion blur in this shit. Ooh, about to throw up. I'm it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? What is this game? All right. I'll tell you what it is. Uninstall. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Quit. Dude playing Playground Simulator. Yeah, I'm playing uninstall. Quit. Back to the lobby. Don't make me. Okay. I'm gonna tell you exactly where this is going. Here we go. Y'all ready? Ball tag. Manage uninstall. Hell yeah, hell yeah, yeah. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, bro. Anything else? I mean, you installed it. I mean, it was free. Yeah. Had to try it out. I'm gonna try it out. Okay. I want to play a grindy game this. I did say I want to play some BG3. I need to at least start this fucking Death Cleric. That's what I'll do. I'll start this Death Cleric. Read don't mean don't read the description. Yeah, the description was trash. Some of these games really don't even have a description, to be honest. Give it a buck with you. I saw it free and said add to library. Feel me? Free means for me. And that is where I made the mistake. Let's end the TikTok live. Cool. Baldur's Gate, my head. I'm not gonna say nothing this time. I'm just gonna let you rock out. Gonna let you rock out. Come on, man. Let me in the game, man. You know what's crazy is this is my build from deployment. My build from deployment. I haven't really played it recently. My monk build. I said it's a good game. The combat just sucks to me. It's real. Oh, this is where I was. Yep. I see why I stopped right there. I think my camp everybody was hurting. All right, we're gonna play this one fight and then we're gonna get the hell on.
What honors, what riches will the undying...
No, I still gotta play 33. Just like I gotta play Resident Evil 4. I think I'm gonna do that on Sunday.
Stand down. It is on our queen's sacred order that I keep the prism close.
The undying queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone. Tuskfar, you faithless snake! Gith's wretched son will be the fall of the Gith Yankee. Chamar Zala Blackith!
All right. Let me see. Yeah, unlocked an action or result of an ability. It will remain inside of your hyper until those conditions expire. What is this? Okay. It's been a while, bro. It's been a while. Let me see what we got in our kits. This guy immediately needs to fucking go. Well, I don't know if that's gonna work on him, so. Oh, that's right. This one is fucking crazy. Let's go here. I don't know, Will. What you thinking? What we thinking, Will? What are we thinking? Dominate beast. Oh, this would go crazy right now. This would go absolutely crazy. Absolutely bonkers, to be honest. Let's see what this does. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get Will back here. And Will's going to play this, like, super defensive role. Hey, appreciate you, Dart. Appreciate you coming through, brother.
Time to strike. My path.
Frontliner right here. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. Extra attack. Ready to parry. Let me just shoot this, see what happens. Confirm it. Still missed. Action surge. Wait. Put that on him. Action surge it. Hold on. Docs. Team information. Baldur's Gate 3. There we go. All right. Yeah, now that he's got fairy fire on him, we're just going to damn. We're just out of range for that. I don't want to use all of her shits here. I'm hamstrung too. Alright, so he's almost dead and we need to get rid of him as soon as possible.
Can't even catch.
Alright, here we go. The GOAT herself. That Astral Rift is gone. Up on this guy. My turn. Who's this, Karlak? Raise time, baby. Raise time, baby. Yeah, baby girl, let's do it.
In position.
All right, let's throw it. I'm so not used to this shit on PC.
Handy.
Holy shit, she did hella damage. On, get out of here. Yes, Lord. Throw that motherfucker again, dog. That's interrupted. That's fine. Ooh, I know that shit hurt. Yeah.
I will take the artifact for my queen.
I forgot about this bitch. Who got the control person? Is this person over here that's got control person? Who's concentrating on whole person? Is it her? Who's got the whole person concentration? Oh, is this fuck? Alright. Well, let's do the simple. Do the actually. It'd probably be best if I could just like angle myself to hit her. So weird on PC. Like get back, you don't know me like that. Get back, get back. Don't know me like that. Reapply the hunter's mark. And we're gonna go. Oh my gosh, she got 5. Yeah, let's just control this shit. Yeah.
I won't give in.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How monk shit at? That is so cap. That is insane. Bro held his motherfucking ground on that one. Nice concentration there, Will. She slipped again. Hell yeah. Still miss. Yeah, let's get Will up here. Nice, Will. Excellent plays, Will. Excellent plays, my brother. Ooh, let me see. Let me see. Uh, she's out of there. Reapply the 100 mark to her. We're gonna get ready to battle her back here.
Time to push my luck again.
Hello? The fuck? They're just not gonna let me fucking. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Easy.
Yeah. We're gonna put Karlach right here. What are we going to do now?
Coming through.
Mark.
Make way.
Yep. Turn.
Is ever easy.
I forgot this character has so much.
This is gonna feel good.
Making my move.
Let's go, Will. Know what time it is? Yes, sir. We are in bad shape right now, though. Okay. And I'll do it again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Can't stay idle. That should work.
Can't give it a fucking boot of hell. Man.
My time's running out.
Oh, I can tank that. All right, here we go. Let's get us some heals going.
Blood comes easy these days.
I don't have any heals on Will. Okay. All right, well.
Two steps at a time.
Will up out of there. His turn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Cutting to the chase.
Out of here.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Making my move.
Victory awaits.
She's still frightened. For how long? One more turn? My goodness, fuck frightened, man. Nice. Nice.
job.
Right. Nice little fight there. Hell yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, chat. RW fucking stream. Holy shit. Yeah, 346.11. Not bad for good timing. Hope y'all have a great rest of your night. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Much love, man. Appreciate everybody who came through today. See y'all tomorrow for another run. Much love, much praise, man. Yes, sir.